into the postseason.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot. And Davis puts it in.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. At the elbow, Murray. And yes, it's good.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
James looking it over. And no good. Good defense by Jokic. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside for Murray. Gordon trying to break loose. They shoot again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
The free throw drops for Gordon.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
And Gordon drops them both. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. And stolen by James. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And he banks in the layup.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. That shot off.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
To the wing right side. Porter against LeBron. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
The fact that LeBron James can still do that at 100 years old, like, it's a travesty that he never participated in the dunk contest.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now here's Murray. He had 25 points last game.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
James, the pass to Davis. Kicks it out to James. And there's the drive. And the dunk by LeBron.
Okay, King James. Look, there is no stopping Bron when he gets on the bounce.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Now, here's Jokic. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Porter with it. Picked up by Davis. Kept alive. Jokic. Gordon with no one around. The Nuggets with another miss. Lakers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. James outside. And finished off by LeBron.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers.
Now we get a chance to check out Nikola Jokic. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. first in rebounding, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Now here's Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot to stop the run. And Bamba pulls it down.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Schroeder with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Kicks it out to Beasley. Just 5 on the clock. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Beasley.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. Smith against Schroeder. Brown wide open. He fires. Another three for Denver.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Schroeder. Last time out he had 13 points. Hachimura kicks to Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just because he's bounced around, let's not forget what Schroeder can bring to a team.
Absolutely. He's a solid playmaker. He's gifted at getting to the rim. He's got the speed, he's got the craftiness, and he's a pesky defender. All the things you want in a guard.
Schroeder hits them both.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Back to Walker. Schroeder looking around from past the arc. It's rebounded by Najee.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
Here's Smith. There's the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers on top, ending the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
We've got Reggie Jackson. Porter is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Bryant in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bryant's got his first 2 points.
Now, this is what his coaches like to see. Jackson making an effort to distribute the ball in that situation.
Now, here's LeBron. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by James.
Bron dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
Davis against Bryant. And a wide open look for Porter. The offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. Over Russell. Jackson misses. Lakers leading by 6. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Bryant. Gordon comes in for Green, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Bruce Brown. It's Jackson with the drive, and that one, good. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins, and you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. Davis setting the pick for James. Pass to Reeves. James outside. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And the long strides of KCP. Dangerous changing ends there, and he loves to finish in space.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at the Nuggets. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's Los Angeles. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And, you know, for the Lakers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
And how about now a quick check of the league's assist leaders. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Jokic is third.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 6. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Now here is Hachimura, following the miss by Jokic. Hachimura with it, now guarded by Porter. And it's out of bounds, last touch by Gordon. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jamal Murray.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now.
Love the commitment from Murray on defense, moving his arms all around to come up with these steals.
Beasley outside. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met. But what a great game.
And the Lakers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Jokic gets it to go.
And the touch from deep. Jokic recognizes when he should look to shoot from that area.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. Here's LeBron. Russell dishes to Davis. Back to Russell. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
A free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
LeBron passes to Reeves. James against Gordon. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. That shot wide open. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Gordon against LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And James drills them both.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
Smith against Russell. Takes the 13-footer. That one a little long.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top. They're up by 4. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
welcome. And as we look ahead on our schedule, is there anything fun you guys are really looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Shaq making some more bad predictions.
And now let's check out the Denver Nuggets, who are in a close game after one half of play.
Great job minimizing turnovers, making the simple pass, not trying to do too much.
Yeah, the inclination is to press too hard sometimes. They certainly letting the game come to them.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.